Hi everyone, my name's Stephanie, this is my rescue dog Roscoe, and in this video I'm going to tell you a little bit about me, a little bit about my mission, and a little bit about why my mission is necessary. Oh, good boy. I am a dog lover and I frequently volunteer here in Spain at my local dog shelters. I started my mission in 2018 when I started to work much more frequently with the local shelters, so I started to see dogs coming in and then the process of transitioning from their previous life to shelter life and then sometimes finding their new homes. I do whatever I can to help. That normally means gathering donations. It also means walking the dogs or doing videos of the dogs, and I try and show their personalities and also tell their individual stories. Something else I do to try and help the rescue dogs in the shelters is I fill up kongs with food and I deliver them every week, so maybe at the weekend, just whenever I can really. I started my mission because I wanted to do more to help. I could see that there was a huge problem, and as I started to volunteer more and more, I started seeing how frequent that problem actually was. So I hope to tell you about that problem and then maybe inspire you to research more and try and understand more about the problem, or maybe see in your local area what you can do to help. There are so many misconceptions about rescue dogs. So many. A lot of the misconceptions surround whether it's better to rescue and adopt a dog or to buy a dog from a breeder. There are people who are actively in the adopt don't shop side of things, and there are people who don't see what the big deal is about buying a dog from a breeder. That's totally fine. I believe that anybody that's watching this video, whichever side you're on, or if you're somewhere in the middle, you're a dog lover, you're an animal lover. So I really hope that you'll listen to this video and try and understand more the issue at hand. So now we go into the first misconception, which is that dog shelters are depressing, miserable, horrible places, they're dirty and they're noisy. This is a massive problem because if people believe that about dog shelters, how are they going to get volunteers? How are they going to find new homes? How are people going to raise awareness about a dog shelter if somebody just instantly hears about it and doesn't want to go? I used to not want to go to a dog shelter because I thought, oh my god, I'm just going to go there. I'm going to be depressed by everything that I see. I'm going to want to take them all home. They're all going to be sad. I was so wrong. It's just not the case. So when I first started volunteering at my local dog shelter, I started going with a friend and just taking a couple of dogs out for a walk. It really was a win-win because we got to have a cuddle with the dog, we got to catch up, and we got to have some exercise and some fresh air. Then one weekend that friend was away on holiday and I asked a colleague of mine if they wanted to come with me instead this weekend to walk a dog. And their reply was, oh god no, I would just want to adopt them all, I don't want to depress myself with that. So to try and prove to my friend that it wasn't a depressing place, I took a video of my whole day. I took a video of going in there, of handing out biscuits to all the dogs, saying hello to all the dogs that recognised me by that point, and also taking the dogs out for a walk and seeing how happy they were. I filmed the whole thing. I'll put that video link in the description down below and you can have a look at it for yourself. And it actually ended up inspiring loads of more volunteers to go there and do that themselves. Everyone was so shocked that all these dogs were so happy with their tails wagging, happy to see me. There were so many people saying, actually I've changed my mind, maybe I should go down to the shelter and do more to help out because this looks like fun, and it is. So after that video, I started to get more involved. I could see that there was just so many people that were really put off by things that they didn't actually have first-hand experience of, like just hearing about a dog shelter before they'd even been there, they didn't want to go. So when I saw that I started to make a change, I decided I was going to start doing this properly. So as I got more involved, I started building really great relationships with the dogs there. There's a dog called Iris, and she's beautiful, probably a husky mix. She's been in a passer for I don't even know how long, so many years. When I first started going, she would go into her little kennel and I would have to try and coax her out with biscuits. She'd bark at me and I just ended up not going near her because I didn't want to stress her out. Jump to present day, she hears my car engine pull up and she starts howling and barking. And every time I go there, I have to go in and have a cuddle with her, and I give her gravy bones and dentist stick bits, and she's one of my favourite dogs there now. Being more involved in the dog world, I started seeing more dog-related Facebook posts come up on my newsfeed, which leads us to the second misconception. One day I was scrolling through my Facebook and I saw a post on one of the local dog homing sites where somebody was asking to adopt a dog. They described their living situation and said that they had children, and one of the comments on there really upset me and was one of the main reasons that I sparked my whole mission. That comment was, and I'll read it: "If you have children, better to get a dog from a breeder because rescue dogs are feral and unpredictable, making them impossible to train." At the time of reading this post, my family and I had already adopted and rescued 4 dogs that had become our family dogs, that were the most well-trained, best behaved, friendly dogs going. Another reason this post made me so angry was because there seems to be this idea that rescue dogs that are in rescue centres, and dogs from a breeder are 2 different things. They're not 2 different things. I'd say probably about 30 to 40% of the dogs in my local shelters here in Spain are originally from breeders. There are Rottweilers, Yorkshire Terriers, Breton Spaniels, Shar-Peis, American Staffordshire Terriers, Bulldogs, German Shepherds. So many dogs there that are originally from breeders. They have ended up there because somebody bought them from a breeder, and for whatever reason, there's hundreds of reasons these people come up with, have been abandoned and left in a shelter. So this idea that purebred dogs are one category and rescue dogs in shelters are a different category is a total misconception. In some cases, they are the same thing. That's why I always urge you to check the shelters before you go directly to a breeder, because 9 times out of 10, the dog that you're looking for is waiting for you in the shelter. Getting a puppy from a breeder does not make the dog any more trainable or less trainable. It also doesn't make the dog more feral or less feral. It totally comes down to the dog, the story behind the dog, the situation behind the dog, its background, its environment. So if you've got to this point of the video, thank you so much for your time. I really hope that you've understood what I'm talking about, and I really hope that you will help me on my mission as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to get involved and help me out on my mission, then just drop me a message. There are so many ways you can help. By taking the dogs for a walk, by donating, you can donate food or money, just raise awareness, even just liking their Facebook page and sharing their posts is such a huge help. Please give this video a thumbs up and also hit the subscribe button. If you've been inspired to want to do more in your local area, please get in touch with your local shelters and just ask them how you can help out. If you'd like to donate to any of the shelters that I work with directly, then you can. Just head over to my website and click on the donate link. I'll put the link in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye! Bye.